For a lot of us, our cars are more than just an object to get us from A to B. We take care of them, we change their oil, and we wash them to keep them looking their best. And as we know, as soon as we back it down the driveway, we start to rack up the miles. And eventually that means maintenance and repairs. It's just part of owning a car. Every time we drive, we expose our cars to whatever is happening outside and on the roads. Rain, humidity, snow, road salt, sand, chemicals, contaminants, you name it. It's affecting your car. Of course, how we drive can hurt them too. Hard stops, brake slams, it happens. And over time, these things are going to have to be replaced. Important things. Case in point, brakes. The rotor market has undergone a major shift recently as open wheel designs have gained popularity. The open wheel designs look cool, sure, when they're all new and shiny, but they leave brake parts vulnerable. And over time, what we see through those cool open wheels are corroded rotors. Original equipment manufacturers started putting coating on rotors for more protection when sitting on a car lot, and pretty soon the aftermarket followed in their footsteps. As a leader in the industry, NAPA's earned its mark as a trusted brand by consumers. Plain and simple, NAPA means quality. It means better. NAPA's ultra premium rotors are 100% polymer coated, making them tough against corrosion and rust. It's been tested actually, using the industry standard ASTM B117 salt spray test. The polymer coating is robotically applied to cover all rotor surfaces. Nothing is missed, keeping rotor edges and vanes cleaner, longer for better airflow and brake performance. The coating also helps prevent rust jacking, the rust that builds up along the outer edges of the area swept by the brake pad. Other brands and competitors may say they're coated, but end up being only partially painted or partially coated. Partially painted? Really? Against road chemicals, salt, and humidity? What good is that going to do? Get all the protection you'd expect from a coated rotor with NAPA Ultra Premium Coated Rotors. The Ultra Premium 100% polymer coated rotors are certified safe and go through strict metallurgy and performance tests for reliable braking at every stop. NAPA's Ultra Premium rotors match original equipment for fit, form, and function, and even have some advanced features like QC100 venting and CNC turn finish. With NAPA, you're actually getting what you're paying for. NAPA's unique combination of quality, coverage, and pricing makes it the simple solution. It makes it the only solution, really. The new line is priced to easily suggest the upgrade to Ultra Premium and compete with both retailers and WDs. Product, price, and future promotions are just a few reasons to add NAPA Brakes Ultra Premium Coated Rotors. For more information, go to your NAPA Auto Parts store. Oh, good. You're still here. Hey, don't just take my word for it. Listen to the real reasons that these NAPA stores and this NAPA Auto Care have invested in NAPA's coated rotor program and the positive effect it's had on their business.
Since we put it in, it's been very successful. Finding a lot of our customers are taking on to in understanding that the price difference in the quality of the product, and I just feel everyone benefits by selling a quality product and our customer installing a quality part. So
we put the brake rotors into the store probably 3 months ago, and they've been selling very well. Before we put them in the store, we surveyed our customers to see how their feeling was about the coated rotors and the difference in the price compared to the NB rotors. And the difference in the pricing was very minuscule, that none of them really had a problem, and they were all for the idea. After we put it in, it was a very easy change to get them to upgrade to the new coated rotors for the garages, and also for the retail customers. They're all very much aware of the difference.
Well, what I wanted to use them for was, as I said, we had certain models, and makes that they had a lot of rust issues. And usually like within 6 to 8 months it started rusting up, and that was a big problem with the squeaks and stuff. So we're hoping with the coated ones, that they're kind of mimicking the European product. And since we've had really good experience with the coated ones from the European side of the business, hopefully this will work pretty good for the domestic or the Japanese ones.
Until we really came back and started pushing our brake kit program and really changing the conversation in our marketplace on brakes, we did not realize that the consumer was really looking at their open wheels. and they were concerned about that rusted rotor. As I mentioned before, our customers started telling us how customers 2-3 months after a brake job weren't coming back for squeal, they were coming back for appearance, and they were forcing the shop to redo that job. And at that point they may have been buying the coated rotor from an OE dealer or somewhere else, and through that education, now what they're doing is they're flipping that conversation in their shop and just saying, well, here's your brake job. They're saying, you know, you realize you have open wheels, here's a brake job, but we can go here and I can give you coated rotors, calipers, an ADO pad, and you're going to have something that looks nice in that wheel. Some customers like the appearance and some just want the performance, but now they have a choice. Before, you couldn't do that. The price difference was too big. Now there's close enough margin that a consumer that likes appearance can select a better product.
We really did need the product. Honestly, the competition had been coming out with things that were not what we have, but at least making the market talk. And we had it, but it wasn't a complete line. When NAPA came out with, I think, what is a superior product and a broader line than what we're seeing elsewhere, it was a no-brainer for us. And then when the pricing got to where it wasn't an extreme difference between a coated rotor and a standard rotor, they started moving. I like that they look like the high-end rotors that you see from a dealership. If you buy a Mercedes rotor, it looks like what you're seeing when you buy it from Mercedes. The perception of quality is there. The improved packaging supports that. And I think our customers are starting to recognize it and ask for it. So far, so good. It's been going well. It's growing every month. We are looking at, I guess last month we got up to 22,000 in sales on a $37,000 inventory investment, so we're happy with that. It looks like we'll turn it 5 or 6 times, and I'd like that with the whole store.